Hello, my shining stars. Welcome to the first Lunar Day channel. My name is Julia and I'm your professional astrologer. Last month was quite an interesting month. I started renovation. That's why I was absent for almost 2 weeks from posting, and somehow I lost 500 public hours. So I was thinking that I'm just 300 public hours towards my goal of monetization. Oh, we have some birds passing by, and somehow I lost and went so much back. So now I need 700 public hours, which is quite a lot. So much appreciated if you will decide to go for some of my music videos or meditation videos. Thank you very much. Let's discuss our November astrological aspects. On the 1st of November, there is a new moon in Scorpio, in the 10th degree of Scorpio, in your house 8. It's mutual funds, mutual budgets, as well as the intimacy house and house of religion. It's at quite an interesting time, and it's financial new moon. New beginnings in this regard can also mean the new opportunities for investments or increase in the salary of your partner or spouse, which is great. It can be also that your application for scholarship grants, research grants, or employment insurance, or any money which is not yours but government money, taxes, they will be granted to you. So you will have development in the mutual budgets and money of other people. New moon gives new energy. That's why keep your eyes open, and many areas you will see the change regarding your finances and salary. On the 2nd of November, Mercury is entering your house 9. And of course, it's a house of active planning of your future, of trips, travels, expanding of your horizons. And Mercury is the planet of logic, ideas, merchandise, transportation, logistic, and so many more. And you have to keep in mind that in the end of November, we will have retrograde Mercury that will start on the 26th of November, but the shadow corridor starts 2 weeks earlier. Please just keep this in mind. I will create a separate video about retrograde Mercury in Sagittarius. But in short, I can just explain what it means for you, dear Aries. So you will have much faster developing in the progress in the work that you applied for, visas or applications, higher education, research, grants. Again, it can be also very connected. If I will apply for PR or decide to relocate, so definitely will be the new opportunities. It will be long-term projects. From the 2nd to the 4th of November, it will be the most tense aspect in our astrological weather, because Mars will be opposed Pluto. Mars is the planet of conflicts, aggression, war, but also passion. And opposition means the confrontation, the conflict. Pluto means big shifts and transformation. So it will be not easy time for our whole world, because there are lots of political crises will be happening, and financial crisis that is held or artificially right now will go out of control, and it will be worldwide, the time of protests, wars, conflicts. Also on the same day, we have the opposition between Venus and Jupiter, and definitely you will see that a financial conflict will become more obvious, more painful for some people. But I'm pretty sure you already felt it in October, because Mars-Pluto opposition is a very big shift, an earthquake. And the first stroke we're having in November, the beginning of November, the second one, the beginning of January, and the third one will be the end of April 2025. So my recommendation during this time, do not get any loans, do not get mortgages, be careful with your data, do not become the victims of the fraud criminals, do not borrow or lend money during this time, and you'll be safe. In your situation, the opposition Mars and Pluto will be in your house of relationship, partnership, and your identity. It's basically the axis, me and my partner or other people. So you will have big shifts in your understanding of the world, as well as maybe your circle of friends will be shorter. Opposition of Mars and Pluto is a quite It's a very tense time, and for many people, eye-opening time. It also can be continuation of the process that started in February 2022. So your thoughts, dreams, fears can materialize and create a new reality during this time. That's why be very cautious and stay positive all the time on the positive things. Everything negative or misunderstandings or some circumstances around you will bring you closer to your personal development, will be very beneficial for you. So the axis of the opposition Mars and Pluto is house 4 and house 10. House 4 is your family, place of living, relocation, immigration, females in your family. House 10 is the status: employed, unemployed, student, retired, married, engaged, divorced. So you will have the confrontation between those two houses. Pluto comes, this planet cuts off everything that does not serve you any longer. That's why everything is be doing and developing for better, in order for you not to have the further problems and not to drag it into your future. On the 4th of November, your ruler Mars will enter Leo in your house 5. And Mars in Leo is great for you. It's new achievements, it's passion, it's winning in the competitions, it's new passion. So you will have lots of drive for creative projects. That's why it's an amazing time for performances, as well as for people who are participating in anything, creating things with own hands or ideas on mind, working with children as well, because house 5 is house of children. And because Mars enters Leo, you will feel that you will want more attention, you need more beautiful things around you, more passion, and you will be granted those things. It's lots of fire in your life, passion, hobby, kids, joy, entertainment, because house 5 is the house of joy. On the 11th of November, Venus will enter Capricorn. You might buy beautiful things for your home. It's a wonderful time to fix your relationships or to get better relationship or partnership with somebody who you really wanted to improve the situation. You will be invited for different parties, weddings, maybe some corporate events, or even trips, because Venus is the planet of money, love, harmony, gifts, inspiration, and it's one of the most beautiful configurations, because when it comes to Capricorn, it's not having too many illusions. It's very down to earth sign. That's why Venus will bring you maybe attraction to who are much older age. It can be romantic, or it can be friendship, or it can be financial partnership. On the 15th of November, we're having the full moon in Taurus, and worldwide, I would describe this full moon as the time of bankruptcies, financial crisis that is held right now artificially. It will come out of order, and many people will lose their minds, lose their finances. That's why it's very important to follow those charts in astrology. So keep in mind that on the 15th of November, Moon will be in conjunction with Uranus retrograde in Taurus, which is a financial planet. And Taurus is the financial sign. So when Moon in Taurus conjuncts with Uranus in Taurus, it will be different financial unexpected situations. For some people, it can be big opportunities, huge amount of money. For some people, it will be bankruptcy and losing everything that they had. Mars will be also in opposition to Pluto during this time. Saturn retrograde also will be square to Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. It means that it will be connected with big masses of people. So I can describe it as the storm, energy storm, financial tornado of bankruptcy. And this full moon will be in your house of finances, house 2. But for you, is the axis of house 2 and house 8, your personal finances, values, assets, and your mutual budgets with who, or people with who you have mutual budgets. And if you have everything in order, you will not have difficulties. Or if these areas of your life need attention, you would have to dedicate more time and attention to resolve those issues. It will be the time of clarity and the climax in your financial situation. It can be also radical changes. If you had any financial issues that are coming from November 2023, this time it will be resolved, and this full moon will cut unnecessary expenses, pay off the debts, or some people will get insurance or will see good investments. For many people, it's a good opportunity because your Venus in the Capricorn, so your intuition will guide you what to do and which decisions to make. Also, November 15th, 16th, and 17th, I would suggest you to have the last day when you purchase something big, because we start having already the shadow corridor for retrograde Mercury. And if you don't want to have any problems with the things, expensive things that you are purchasing, it's better not to have any new ideas and purchases, but it should be the finalization of your old projects, which will be blessed. Another big thing, Pluto is leaving Capricorn and entering the sign of Aquarius between November 19th to November 20th, and it means that for the next 20 years, Pluto, a big transformer of our horoscope, will never come back to the house where you had. So any problems that you had in the past 20 years will not come back in the nearest 20 years. And of course, for many people, it means relocation, job change, the change in the status. I have a separate video about Pluto on my channel. Please check it out. From November 20 to 22nd, Sun will be entering your house 9, and it means that it's a beautiful fire energy and warmth in your house of expanding of horizons, higher education, laws, courts, and anything that will start the long-term results. House 9 is also the house of religion and beliefs. So maybe you will change your religion and it will change your worldview, your place of living, as well as your financial status. Saturn, the planet of karma and the big organizer of our horoscope, will go direct in your house 12, the final house of something. And Saturn travels every 3 years in a new sign. So right now Saturn is in Pisces, and next year it will be changing to your sign, to Aries, trying to organize your personal views, your values, your identity, and you will see a big shift. You will become wiser, you will become more organized, and if you will not do that, you will be forced to do that. This is how Saturn works. It likes order, logic, and order. I already said that. Responsibility. So even subconsciously, you will feel that you need to work hard. You need to have a plan, be more organized. You'll be very blessed. So the end of the month, we have retrograde Mercury in Sagittarius, which is responsible for inspiration, for broaden the horizons, for trips and travels. And it's in your house 9 from November 26th to December 16th. It will be a very bad idea to travel because everything unexpected can happen, because retrograde Mercury in house 9 gives simple things like lost luggage or missed flights or connectivity issues, connecting flights problems, or just stuck in the elevator, miss the flight. Everything unexpected and not very pleasant, like lost package or lost keys, problems with the car, everything is in this house. For you, what is best things to do? Renovation, to learn things that you've learned before, to come back to school, to redo things that you think they need to be improved. It's the best thing for a branding, for any analytical work, to visit the places where you've been before. That's why you will have a good luck, and even something will go wrong, it will serve you for better anyway. It's an amazing time to appeal in the court cases, and I will create a separate video about retrograde Mercury on my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Just a quick note here, be careful with the scammers, information and data, and also the people who are pretending to be somebody who they are not. In house 9, in house of travels, you might attract beggars and scammers like that. So I mentioned that do not travel to the new places. If you have any questions, please leave the comments under this video. I will be happy to see you in the new videos. Have an amazing November.